Good morning, guys. I'm outside a little bit this morning. Man, it's cool out here. Trees are changing. Those maple trees are losing their leaves now. We got our beans pulled up. I come out here and pull these beans off these two beds. They're about 4 foot by 8 foot, each one of them. And from those two beds of beans, we got 2 cookers. See, there's 7 quarts in a cooker, so we got 14 quarts and 8 pints. You can get 8 pints in a cooker, so we got 3 cookers of those. Beans off that. Got them canned up and sitting in the pantry. Now the timber's losing its leaves on this side. Of course, now these trees right here, they died. They got the bug in them. We want to cut those out. Those are actually on our neighbor's property. There's a fence right there, and the guy that owns that told us to come on in and cut them out. So that'll be more wood for us. Quite a bit in there. So anyway, my little pup, Angel, and I is going to make for a little walk. Then we can go up the hill here and see. Haven't been up there in a while. See how I do. I go tomorrow to have a scan done on my abdomen. They're seeing if I've got a mass in my body. See what's going on. Well, isn't that a neat tree? That's a white oak. They branch out like that. Make a pretty tree. A yard tree is real beautiful. Went out yesterday to the back of the property and tried to make a trail, but I run out of oomph. But it was fun being out there. I got a little bit of it put together, but there's a lot more to do. And we'll make it all. That trail will be used more than just gathering the wood. Blazing a new trail like that makes it nice to get out and walk. So when you have timber like that, and I can get out and take the little trees out, you can get a vehicle back through there, like a little car, little pickup. If we can get across the creeks, Marcia can go up there and look around, and it's just nice to get it so that she can get out and see things. But anyway, she enjoys getting out as much as I do. I'm just blessed enough that I can walk it, and Marcia's not able to get out and do that. Her knees won't let her walk. She's having a rough time. So we've been sitting around visiting and going through scriptures. There's a lot in there. Me and Marcia, we enjoy discussing things like that. These little weeds here, this is goldenrod, and they're now going to seed. You can take those and grind them up, make a powder out of them, or make a tea. Well, got some health benefits to it. There's a lot of stuff out here that's like that. But anyway, if I can get up this hill, Angel's following me behind. She's behind me. Deer season's on us. our son-in-law has got us a deer already, and we've processed it and put it in jars. I hear something back in here. I heard something rattling. There's a valley right there that goes back up through there quite a ways back to the pasture on top. And there's some neat caves in through there. If you get out and walk, you can find them. I remember as a kid crawling in caves. Man, there was some neat stuff to see in them. I wouldn't do it today. It's crazy, you know how when kids we think that we're not going to get hurt, and we would do things then that we would never dream of today. But hindsight, there's a lot in here. It's just pretty out here today. This looks a pretty place. Hang on a minute. Looks like a good place to go through some scriptures while I'm out here. Before I get up the hill, I get out of breath walking this. I'm going to have to climb it. Get up there and make the walk up to the top of the hill and back. I've not done that for a while. And I see I'm getting out of breath walking it, so this is a good place as any to go through these references that I dig out of 1 Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse 12. I'm just about to get to the end of this chapter. I don't remember how many's in there in this one, but I know we're getting close. I think there's 13, looks like 13. Yep, I got one more of this, and then we'll be into chapter 4. But here's what we got in 1 Thessalonians 3 and verse 12. All right, man, that's pretty down through there. I hope that's coming in good on the video. We'll see. Here's what we got. Now may the God, let me start over. Now may the Lord cause you to increase and superabound in love for one another and for all, even as we also for you. Now may he who is supply the seed to the sower and bread for food be furnishing and multiplying your seed, and be making the product of your righteousness grow, being enriched in everything for all generosity, which is producing through us thanksgiving to God. Now, concerning brotherly fondness, we have no need to be writing to you, for you yourselves are taught by God to be loving one another. For you are doing it also to all the brethren who are in the whole of Macedonia. Now we are entreating you, brethren, to be superabounding yet more. And this I am praying, that your love may be superabounding still more and more in the realization and all sensibility, for you to be testing what things are of consequence, that you may be sincere and no stumbling block for the day of Christ. We ought to be thanking God always concerning you, brethren, according as it is met, seeing that your faith is flourishing, and the love of each one of you all for one another is increasing. To no one owe anything except to be loving one another, for he who is loving another has fulfilled law. If I should be speaking in the languages of men and of the messengers, yet have no love, I have become resounding copper, or a clanging cymbal. And if I should have prophecy, and should be perceiving all secrets and all knowledge, and if I should have all faith so as to transport mountains, yet have no love, I am nothing. And if ever I should be morsling out all my possessions, and if I should be giving up my body, that I should be boasting, yet may have no love, in nothing do I benefit. Love is patient, is kind. Love is not jealous. Love is not bragging, is not puffed up. It is not indecent, is not self-seeking, is not incensed, is not taking account of evil, is not rejoicing in injustice, yet rejoicing together with the truth, is foregoing all, is believing all, is expecting all, is enduring all. Love is never lapsing, yet where the prophecies, they will be discarded. For out of an installment are we knowing, and out of an installment are we prophesying. Now, whenever maturity may be coming, that which is out of an installment shall be discarded. When I was a minor, I spoke of as a minor. I was disposed as a minor. I took account of things as a minor. In an enigma, yet then face to face. Oops, I skipped a line, I'm sorry. Let me back up. For at present we are observing by means of a minor in an enigma, yet then face to face. At present I know out of an installment, yet then I shall recognize according as I am recognized also. Yet now are remaining faith, expectation, and love, these three. Yet the greatest of these is love. For in Christ Jesus, neither circumcision is availing anything, nor uncircumcision, but faith, operating through love. For you were called for freedom, brethren, only not use the freedom for an incentive to the flesh, but through love be slaving for one another. For the entire law is fulfilled in one word, in this, you shall love your associate as yourself. Now the fruit of the Spirit is love and joy, peace and patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, meekness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. Now we are entreating you, brethren, admonish the disorderly, comfort the faint-hearted, uphold the infirm, and be patient toward all. See that no one may be rendering evil for evil to anyone, but always pursue that which is good for one another, as well as for all. For our entreaty is not out of deception, nor yet out of uncleanness, nor yet with guile, but according as we have been tested by God to be entrusted with the evangel, thus are we speaking, not as pleasing man, but God, who is testing our hearts. For neither did we at any time become flattering in expression, according as you are aware, neither with pretense, for greed, God is witness, neither seeking glory from men, neither from you, nor from others, when we could be a burden as Christ's apostles. But we became gentle in your midst, as a nurse should be cherishing her own children. Thus being ardently attached to you, we are delighting to share with you not only the evangel of God, but our own souls also, because you came to be beloved by us. Wow. That's references to 1 Thessalonians 3 and verse 12. Let me put that up. I won't be adding anything to Scripture, that's for sure. Man, it's going to be a beautiful day. Got my camera folded up, my tripod. Now then, let's climb up this hill. I need to get up it. See if I can make it in one step. Well, that's pretty back in there. I like the summer. I like spring. I think spring is my favorite time because of the new life coming up. Everything becomes new in the springtime, but the fall, there's a lot of beauty in the fall. These trees and all that is just the atmosphere, the things have a whole new, the odor of the timber changes in the fall and in the winter. It has a clean, fresh sense about it. But yeah, that's pretty nice. All right. I think it's time that I get this day going downhill. I'll maybe keep climbing. Anyway, it's time to get the day started. I'll be headed to the doctor's tomorrow. I gotta be there around 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'll put a video together tomorrow afternoon after I get back, and it'll be for the following day. So y'all will get this on Wednesday. Grace and peace to y'all. Marcia and I really appreciate y'all. The phone calls and the messages, we appreciate. Look forward to hearing from you guys. Let's go see what God's got for us. You ready? Let's do that. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. We'll see you then.